Coming up, a Green Line train crash on Tuesday is being investigated for possible driver error.
And an update with Noah Berkowitz on the Biden administration's plans as the conflict in the Middle East heats up.
And your new Good Morning Emerson team kicks off the new season with a high-stakes and high-energy game.
All that and much more this morning, Thursday, October 3rd on Good Morning Emerson.
Good morning, Emerson. I'm Faith Pinot.
And I'm Max Lasky. Faith, we're back. Better than ever, on set together again.
I'm so excited.
It's great.
Everything's the same except we're on a different show and you have a mustache.
I know. The mustache is here. Don't know if it's here to stay. My parents, love him, but they don't like it. So.
It's a divisive thing these days, but what can you do?
It's a bold statement.
I'm just happy we're both here,
I know.
To be honest. It was close. I don't know if you commute. I commuted on the Green Line today, and it was kind of a wreck.
Oh, yeah. I get to walk, so I don't get the Green Line, trouble.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's fun, too, to joke about how finicky public transportation in Boston can be for commuters. But this week, some Bostonians experienced a real scare riding the Green Line. The MBTA is currently investigating the cause of a train derailment along the Green Line in Cambridge that left 6 passengers injured. Emergency response officials and MBTA Transit Police responded to a call at Lechmere Station around 5:10 Tuesday evening. A spokesperson for the MBTA said the front wheels of the trolley came off as it headed eastbound towards the Red Bridge. 50 passengers self-evacuated, 6 passengers reported injuries, and 7 were transported to local hospitals. Officials confirmed that the derailment was not caused by track issues. Instead, the investigation will look into human errors, such as the operator's actions. In the meantime, Green Line service between North Station and Medford Tufts will be replaced by shuttle buses. So, for those of you commuting, be sure to factor that into your morning.
Collectibles come in many different forms, but pendants are one of the more interesting collectible items today. 43-year-old photographer Nikki Banfield found this incredibly unique glass-looking pendant during her visit in England. Take a look at this. The pendant is about the size of a penny with the depiction of a woman's face. The pendant is known as a cameo. Banfield says these little ornaments are associated with ancient Greece and Rome. Banfield plans to meet with a local curator to see if they can confirm the mystery around the origins of this incredible find.
Let's head over to Noah Berkowitz, who is with us in the studio and has an update on the unfolding charges, which Eric Adams is still facing. Good morning, Noah. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, guys. Thanks. New York City Mayor Eric Adams could face a wave of new charges less than a week after pleading not guilty to federal charges of bribery and fraud. Prosecutors told a judge that new charges could be brought against others involved as well. Adams is the first mayor in modern New York City history to be indicted. While Adams has denied the charges, prosecutors say they have evidence of the former police officer accepting years of luxury bribes from Turkey. Calls for his removal have been loud over the past week, with Governor Kathy Hochul as the only one who has the power to do so. And President Joe Biden said that he and the U.S. would not support an Israeli strike on Iranian nuclear facilities. The comments are a contrast to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who said Iran would pay for the attack. Many pundits have suggested that Israel's response will be harsher than that of April's. However, fears of a wider conflict may quell actual action. Meanwhile, Israel continues their ground assault in Lebanon, targeting Iranian-backed group Hezbollah. Thousands of Lebanese citizens have fled, migrating to neighboring Syria. And just over 30 days out from Election Day, head of U.S. cybersecurity Jen Easterly says that there is no threat of interference from foreign nations. The statement comes amidst continued fears from many that Russia, Iran, or other countries may have the ability to influence the general election. Easterly told the Associated Press, quote, "Malicious actors, even if they tried, could not have an impact at such a scale that there would be a material effect on the outcome of the election." She firmly stood behind this year's electoral process, saying that her and her agency haven't detected any activity targeting election systems. That's all I have for politics today. Back to you two at the desk.
Thanks, Noah. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, it's all about baseball with MLB playoffs starting this week. Stay tuned.
All right, coming back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera one. Camera one, get a wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take talent cue.
Welcome back to Emerson College. Emerson
Camera
trails
4, get a shot of the players coming across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point. As
Camera
the
2
team
close on the
finishes
person shooting.
their timeout. Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away and score this victory.
Camera 1, get a close up, follow them over.
Emerson trails WPI by 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away.
Follow the ball, follow the ball.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson. MLB playoffs started 2 days ago. Max, I know you're excited. I know you're dying to talk about it. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. The Royals have swept and are going to finally play my Yankees.
Oh.
And honestly, I couldn't be happier about it because the Yankees finally have a fair shot at getting through to the World Series.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I'm confused though. Aren't you from LA?
I am, family's from New York, but hey, you're going to...
You grew up a Yankees
I grew up a
fan.
Yankee fan,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll let it pass.
Yeah, come on.
All right, well, for more on this, let's head over to Allie Evans, who has the scores from last night's games. Allie?
Thanks, Faith and Max. It's October, which means playoff baseball is in full swing. The MLB Wildcard Series kicked off on Tuesday and Wednesday with 8 teams lining up to bat. The Royals, Tigers, and Padres all swept their respective series, knocking the Orioles, Braves, and Astros out of the playoffs and sending themselves to the divisional series. This is also the first time in 7 years that the Astros will not make an American League Championship appearance. On Wednesday, the Milwaukee Brewers were the only team to bounce back from Tuesday's loss, tying their series with the Mets at 1-1. They suit up again tonight at 7 for a chance to move on to the NLDS and take on the Phillies. Buffalo Bills star defensive end Von Miller has been handed a 4-game suspension after violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. The league has not elaborated on the reason for the suspension. However, the former Super Bowl MVP was accused of assaulting his pregnant girlfriend in November of 2023. Despite the case being dropped and no charges being filed, the NFL conducted their own investigation into the allegations. Miller will be eligible for reinstatement on October 28th following the Bills' Week 8 matchup. Davante Adams officially wants out of Las Vegas. The Raiders' standout receiver informed the organization that he wants to be traded as soon as possible. The Raiders' front office is open to considering a trade as long as prospective teams reach their asking price. Adams joined the Raiders in March of 2022 following a blockbuster trade with the Green Bay Packers. Since then, Adams and the Raiders have had a rocky relationship. According to league insider Adam Schefter, the New York Jets and New Orleans Saints are at the top of his list for places to land. Both the Jets and Saints feature quarterbacks that Adam has played with. That's all I have for sports today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks so much, Allie. All right, Max, I have a confession. There's one thing in my entire time at Emerson that I never got the chance to do, and it's study abroad.
You know what? Me either.
You didn't go abroad?
I haven't been abroad. I've traveled abroad, thankfully.
Yeah.
It's a great experience. Everyone who's done it says it's amazing.
I know,
But
but
yeah,
I didn't get to study there.
I know. Me
What can I
neither.
say? I just love Boston too much.
I know.
It's fine.
It's a great city.
But Emerson does have a bunch of fabulous study abroad opportunities. In fact, we have a correspondent who is at the castle, Kasteel Well, which is in the Dutch countryside. So now we're going to go to Chase Henfrey, who's going to recap the group's weekend excursion to Amsterdam.
Max. Welcome to Amsterdam.
With visits to 6 different museums, a guest lecture, and more, the staff and faculty at Kasteel Well plan the Amsterdam excursion weekend to be more jam-packed than ever before. The trip takes place on the second weekend of the semester, with students participating in many academic adventures, 2 of which focused on the theme of water. The new living learning community that has been implemented this fall works to tie a common theme throughout all of the courses and experiences you have here at the castle. The theme for the next 2 years is water, which is something the Dutch know a lot about. The NAMO Science Museum is an interactive space built for people of all ages. Working with a variety of different exhibits, the castle dwellers looked for different types of water stories throughout their time at the museum.
The theme of water came through for me, especially at the Nemo Museum, actually, which was the museum that's catered towards children. I think I saw a lot of interactive things there that had to do with the process of water, really do things with your hands and get to know the process of water and how important it is.
A trip to the Rijksmuseum is a must-do when in Amsterdam, with 2.1 million people visiting every year. The final set of optional events for the weekend was the ability to go to the Van Gogh Museum or the Anne Frank House, two staples of the city. The Van Gogh Museum provided insight into some artistic history of the country, and the Anne Frank House led students through the lived experiences of Amsterdam's Jewish population during the Second World War.
I took a class about the Holocaust and World War II during my senior year of high school, and actually seeing, the actual house where Anne Frank lived and a lot of historical artifacts from the Frank family at the time was really enlightening and gave me a new perspective in, looking at that period of history.
With the convenient location of all these museums in and around central Amsterdam, it's easy to access them via walking or public transportation. But don't forget to watch out for the bikers. The Netherlands has a population of nearly 18 million people and 30 million bicycles, so make sure to mind the bike lanes on your way to explore any of these sites.
For Good Morning Emerson, I'm your Kasteel Well correspondent, Chase Henfey. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Chase. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, Sam Lawrence will give us this week's entertainment news. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson. We're going to go right to Sam Lawrence, who has the latest on Lauryn Hill's 2023 tour drama. Hey, Sam, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Faith and Max. I'm doing good. Hip-hop legend Lauryn Hill is being sued by her former Fugees bandmate, Pras Michel, after he claims she forced him into an unfair contract for their revival tour in 2023. Pras himself was the center of a federal criminal conspiracy case after he was accused and later found guilty of using illegally obtained money to support his expensive lifestyle. Pras alleges that Hill took advantage of his legal troubles in order to avoid fully compensating him for his work on the tour. Hill responded to these claims by saying she extended the invitation for him to perform as an act of goodwill, but that she didn't need his services for the tour to be a success. She says she intended to help him pay for his legal troubles and called his lawsuit baseless. Sir Daniel Day-Lewis is often regarded as one of the most prolific actors in cinematic history, and now he's exiting his 7-year retirement from acting to star in a film directed by his son Ronan. The film, titled Anemone, will explore the complicated relationship between fathers and sons, which is quite fitting, seeing as it was written by both Daniel and Ronan. The film will also star Lord of the Rings actor Sean Bean and the Serpent Queen's Samantha Morton. Today Show anchor Hoda Kotb announced that she is stepping down from the news desk after over a decade on the show, and one hard-hitting television actress has offered to take her place. Law & Order star Mariska Hargitay told Kotb that she is, quote, happy to step in anytime during her appearance on the show Tuesday morning, and noted that both of them have been working in the TV business for 26 years. Hargitay says that she grieves for everyone in the country who's going to miss watching Kotb with their morning coffee. That's all I have for entertainment news today. Back to you two at the desk.
Thanks, Sam. All right, Faith, I wanted to ask you because have celebrated some anniversaries in the last few years, and
Congratulations.
I'm a romantic, I just let her do whatever she wants on that day.
Your girlfriend?
So, yes. So I wanted to ask you, how do you like to spend your anniversaries?
Well, super single. However, it's October and I have a very exciting anniversary coming up. My cat, Nellie, it's her 12th birthday. I got her for my 10th birthday.
Wow.
And so her 12th birthday is this month. And I'm really excited. Gonna go out with my roommates who we all live with, Nellie.
That's awesome.
We're all gonna go out and have a drink for her. So that's my anniversary this month.
That's great. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, we all love our alone time, but marrying yourself is kind of taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Or is it taking it too far?
I don't
know. 43-year-old Sarah Wilkinson of Suffolk, England, celebrated her 1-year wedding anniversary with herself last month. Just 1 year ago, Miss Wilkinson conducted her wedding ceremony in front of 40 of her closest friends and family. She said the celebration was designed to show, quote, "I'm okay as I am. You don't necessarily need someone to complete yourself." The anniversary consisted of a nice steak dinner, anniversary cards, and some reading.
On a different note, a stabbing in the Boston Common early Tuesday morning is just one of many recent crimes to take place in one of the city's largest tourist attractions. Tuesday's attack occurred at Brewer Fountain, just steps away from the Park Street MBTA station at 8 a.m. Despite crowds of morning commuters, the attacker got away. Luckily, the victim was transported quickly to a nearby hospital and is expected to survive. The incident comes on the heels of another stabbing at the Brewer Fountain in June that left 3 tourists injured. Increases in violent crime have left business owners and vendors on edge. They say the threat of danger has resulted in less tourist traffic, something their success relies heavily upon during the summer and fall months. City Councilor Ed Flynn says despite increasing police presence by 25% over the last few months, it's, quote, not enough. Flynn says he plans on holding a City Hall hearing to address the uptick in crimes as soon as possible. We're going to head now to one more commercial break. But don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to play a game with our new correspondents for the right to shave Max's mustache.
Jeez, that's real super. Had a nitwit like you get so tasteful.
I can't believe Lance prefers Brad's commercial to mine. Let's see NBS's commercial.
Having writer's block? Try NBS.
All right, everyone, put those scripts away. We're going up with scene convention canceled in 5.
And action.
It was you all along! No. I didn't kill the boy.
Cut.
Struggling with delivery? Try NBS.
It was you all along! It wasn't me. I...
Cut. Everybody hold. Lighting. What's going on?
Need to learn a new crew position? Try NBS.
It was you all along! It wasn't me, okay? I didn't kill the boy. I promise.
The subtle promotions. Tasteful cuts. Oh my gosh. It even fades to black.
Are you okay there, Zach?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cut! The way I patted the page, I really feel like patted the page.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson. Let the game of Max's mustache begin. On one side, I have Faith and Allie, and on my other side, I have Noah and Sam. How are y'all feeling? Who wants the right to shave the mustache?
We do. We definitely do.
All right. I mean, look, the stakes couldn't be higher. You know, they really couldn't. This morning, we'll be competing for the right to shave the coveted mustache on Tuesday's show, though. So if you win, we're going to go to Tuesday's show. Okay. You get to shave it then. So we're going to have to see who knows me best. And we're just going to get things started. I got 5 questions. And if you know the answer or you want to answer, just raise your hand.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
First question. How many summers in a row did I go to summer camp?
I know it. I do know it.
Oh, boy. Imagine Noah doesn't know it. Noah?
12.
That is correct.
No, that's a
I'm
lot.
actually concerned as to how Noah Berkowitz knows that answer. Wow. Okay.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Question number 2. This is a true or false question. I was my high school's prom king. Faith.
True.
Ooh, that is false. I was the homecoming king.
Oh, it's just because I think you're so popular.
Oh,
and well-deserved. Do I get points for that?
Hey, if we need to rig it somehow, you know.
I'm not above it.
Okay. Here we go. This is a multiple choice question. Okay. Listen to the entire question. Which celebrity on this list, which one of their homes have I been to? Okay. Andrew Garfield, JoJo Siwa, Jennifer Coolidge, and Will Arnett. Looked like Faith was first
I'm
for
just
that
going
one.
to take it. Andrew Garfield.
It is indeed
Is it?
Andrew Garfield. Yeah. Andrew Garfield.
You were going to say JoJo Siwa?
It was giving
10 seconds
I feel
before
like
you. Where's the house?
Okay,
In
so
LA?
Yes, he has a few homes, but this one was in Los Angeles.
I would think his would be in the UK. Like
He does
I
have
Right,
one.
which is why I was going to guess.
But he's actually born in America.
Was
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was British.
Fact check me.
I didn't know you were on
Andrew
like first name
Andrew
basis with
Garfield?
Andrew like that.
Yeah, no, it's kind of wild.
He's American and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
New York.
You didn't know he was British?
No, I was like, why are we?
We have bigger issues.
Okay, let's just move on to the next question.
Yes, it is tied at 1-1. We got 2 questions left.
Okay.
This is another. Oh, it's not a true or false question. I'm so sorry. I have a girlfriend who lives abroad in another country. What country is she from? You're like,
I literally.
No reason.
It's Ireland.
it is indeed
I
Ireland.
gave Noah the.
I knew that
indeed.
answer.
I'm just totally relying on Noah to get
Got
all
the,
this.
It's fine.
Maybe
Yeah,
I just know Max the best.
Shout out.
I did say
Did
I
you
was-
know that he went to 12 years of summer camp in a row?
No.
I mean, that's a really specific fact.
No.
You know,
Yeah, well,
No,
if
I
you knew
didn't.
Max well.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
you know,
At all.
I did say I was a little bit of a romantic, you know.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
true.
The bracelet.
The
and
French
everything.
Wears his colors on his
I do.
sleeve.
I do. All right, final question. If you get it right, obviously you win. If you get it right, we're gonna have a tie, and gonna have to figure this one out. We're gonna have to figure this one
We
out.
gotta lock in.
So here we go.
We all get to shave it.
Oh. Okay. Final question. How many times in my life have I met John Cena? Faith.
3?
Incorrect. Noah. Sam.
Two.
That is correct.
Oh my God!
That's what I thought. I wasn't going to say it, but that's
Sam and Noah are gonna shave my mustache.
You know what?
Faith.
We have a consolation speech.
Yeah,
odd.
post-game
Okay.
interview.
My mind.
I know you're disappointed because I know you were really looking forward to this. How are you feeling after that loss?
Well, I'm quite the competitor, and I don't feel great about this. However, I do have to say Noah and Sam have more experience shaving faces.
Okay.
So
Yes.
it could be a safety thing. It could be a safety thing.
I feel awful.
No, it's good.
I can't wait to watch from the sideline.
It's going to be great.
That was awesome.
How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I don't know how we're gonna go about it. Do we just like put you in a chair and just start, do we?
Dude, it wasn't even about the mustache. I just wanted to beat Faith. Like,
Oh.
that was purely for the love of the game.
Yeah.
He
That
was
was for the love of the
dogging
game.
me
We're going to figure it out. We're
Okay.
going to
Noah won. Faith.
No, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Regardless, we're saying goodbye to her on Tuesday's show.
What's
It's a
her-
gal.
Oh,
It's a gal.
I was like,
I don't know. You want to name it real quick?
Yeah, we could.
before?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's name her.
Think of it.
Jojo.
Think of it.
Jojo?
over.
In honor of Jojo Siwa, who I thought you went to her house.
Jojo
I'm
the
really
Stash.
Yes, Jojo the Stash is
Jojo
coming
will be
on
gone Tuesday.
on Tuesday.
Stay tuned.
Better believe
Rest in
it.
peace, JoJo.
Guys, well, JoJo will have a fun weekend
Yeah.
bopping around with
Before-
Max and his dad.
Yeah.
But that's all we have for you this morning. I'm Faith Beno.
And I'm Max Lasky. Thanks for waking up with us.